Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Collegeville, Pennsylvania, and the reason why we are in Collegeville, Pennsylvania is to check out their Liberty Ministry Thrift store. A Liberty Thrift I don't get out to all that often, mainly because it's kind of on the outskirts of Collegeville. I don't really drive up and down this road very often, and maybe 9 times out of 10 I walk out of here pretty much empty-handed. I don't really find a whole lot of stuff inside this store, but I have found a few gems over the years, so who knows, maybe today could be one of those days where I find some amazing deals. It has been a couple of months since I've last been in here, so I'm gonna say power of positivity today. I'm gonna find something good. I have to find something good. This used to actually be their flagship store. This was the store back in the day. If you wanted to find good deals, yeah, you came here, you came to this store. Now it's their Saratoga store and their Feasterville's Trevo stores. Those are kind of like their main big stores where you find all the good stuff. But again, it's been a couple of months, haven't been in here in a good long while. So today, power of positivity, I'm gonna find something good. All right, so not the greatest media section I've ever seen in my entire life, but they actually do have some stuff here, lots of CDs and plenty of DVDs to go through. I'm even seeing a couple of Blu-rays poking through here as well. So maybe, possibly, there's actually something here I need. Who knows? Nothing really jumping out at me right away, but again, there's a lot to look through, so there possibly could be something here. I don't know. I'm gonna dive in. I'm gonna see what they have, and hopefully I'll find something. Okay, well, the first thing I'm finding is actually pretty amazing. This is the complete season of Power Rangers Dino Charge. And if I'm not mistaken, Dino Charge was never one of the seasons put out in the big box sets, right? If I'm not mistaken about that. If I am, leave a comment down below. This is very tempting to pick up, especially if they're only gonna charge me like $2 for it. I think they usually charge per disc, but sometimes you can get away with only $2 for a season set. This is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, the discs are not in very good condition, and I looked up to see what they're charging for this on places like Amazon. You can actually get Dino Charge and like Dino Charge Super, I think is the follow-up season. You can get those in a double pack for $20. So I can get both seasons for $20, brand new, factory sealed. Honestly, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. I mean, yes, $2 is great. If this wasn't scratched, if these discs were not in horrible condition, I would totally be picking this up. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna order both those seasons off of Amazon and just call it a day. I don't know if I've seen it at the store before or if I pointed it out at the store before. If I have, leave a comment down below. But once again, my biggest fan has left another sticker. Retro videos. It used to say something else. Somebody actually scratched out the not so PC term. That is amazing. I don't know who leaves these stickers behind, but whoever it is, if you're watching, thank you so much. I love this. Knowing that my incredible life has affected your sad life so much so that you actually needed to create stickers and stick them around town. That is hilarious. I love it. It really makes me feel like I've definitely accomplished something in my life. Thank you so much for that. That's amazing, and hopefully your life turns around. Here's a copy of Little Black Book, which is actually something I technically kind of, but only sort of need. What I mean by that is I do have this in a double feature set, but it's in a double feature set. I haven't decided as to whether or not I'm actually keeping or not within my collection. So do I want to pick this up in the hopes that maybe I actually want to keep this in the other movie, or maybe at least just this movie? I don't know. It's a romantic comedy. I enjoy romantic comedies. Nothing wrong with a good chick flick. This is pretty awesome. I don't know. I'm thinking for $2. I mean, this is in minty condition. I should probably pick this up just in case, right? Because if I do down the line decide, man, I really like this movie, I want to have it by itself, I don't want to have it in this set anymore, I'm going to be really bummed I didn't grab this. So, all right, for $2 in minty condition, I'm picking this up. This is a pretty awesome find. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cowabunga Christmas. If I did not already have this, I'd be picking this up. Well, maybe. I don't know if it's in good condition or not. I did not even look because, again, I already have it. I don't actually need this, but this is a really, really cool release. I love all the different Christmas Turtle episodes on this. But like I said, I have it. I don't need it. I love this series. I'm a big fan of, like, was it 2003, early 2000s series? This was a fantastic show. You need to get around to rewatching it. And Nickelodeon, you need to get around to releasing a complete series box set of this. You're doing one for like the newer series. Why not for the early 2000s series? Why not, Nickelodeon? I'm looking at you. I know you're watching. Come on, complete box set. Make it happen, please. Pretty please. With sugar on top, with turtles on top, with pizza on top. Make it happen. Well, I might be passing on the turtles, but I'm not passing on this. Dragon Tales. Playing fair makes playing fun. I know, but I like Dragon Tales. I'm a fan of this, I'm gonna call it classic animated series. I am a fan. I have a bunch of these in my collection, including this one apparently already, but according to my list, I actually need a replacement copy. My copy must not be in very good condition. Where I got that, I have no idea. Maybe I just picked it up for cheap because I found it for like $1 or something like that, or maybe one of you guys sent it to me. I have no idea, but according to my list, my copy is in horrible condition. It needs to be replaced. This one here is in minty condition, so for $2, I'm gonna pick this up. I know it's Dragon Tales. If you like Dragon Tales, leave a comment down below. Let us all know. It's a great show, right? I think it's a great show. And speaking of things you guys are going to make fun of me for picking up, I am definitely grabbing this. Some Bear in the Big Blue House. Sensational. This is awesome. This is one of the Disney releases as well, which is really cool. And I don't have this. I don't come across Bear in the Big Blue House very often, but when I do, it's usually a title I already have, or it's usually in terrible condition. This one isn't 100% minty. It has a few light scratches, but only a few light scratches. So you know what? For only $2, I'm grabbing this because I've never seen this one out in the wild before. So yeah, all right, I'm grabbing some Bear in the Big Blue House. I don't care. Make fun of me. I'm grabbing Bear in the Big Blue House. I'm grabbing a chick flick, and I'm grabbing some Dragon Tales. It's a weird day today, but I'm happy with my finds. It's times like this I wish I would have included a column on my movie list stating whether or not I had a slipcover for something, or if I didn't have a slipcover for something, because I could swear I don't have a slipcover for a Pixar Short Films Collection Volume 1. I'm maybe like 75% sure I don't have a slipcover for this. But then there's the other 25% of me saying like, no, you've always had a slipcover. It's always come with a slipcover. You've never not had a slipcover for Volume 1. It's Volume 2 you don't have a slipcover for. Or maybe I've already found a slipcover somewhere down the line. I have no idea. Do I need a slip? Do I not need a slip? I don't know. It's only $2, I guess, at the very least. If I don't need this, I could put it up on the store. With that being said, though, I mean, Disney stuff just doesn't really sell anymore, so I don't really want to pick this up for the store. Whatever. You know what? I'm going to grab it. It might be a mistake. I probably don't need this, but for $2, I'll take the chance. Oh my gosh, has it actually gotten to the point in my collecting now where I'm looking for slipcovers? I never thought I'd be that person. I never really cared all that much about slipcovers. I mean, yes, they're nice. I prefer to pick up a title with a slipcover as opposed to a title without a slipcover. I like slipcovers okay, but I'm not some big slipcover junkie. Now I'm picking up stuff just because I might need a slipcover. Yeah, it's gotten to that point. Yikes. All right, well, I'm thinking that's about going to do it for the movies, but I'm pretty happy with my finds. I mean, I'm picking up a lot of weird stuff today, but still good finds at $2 a piece. I am pretty happy. And yes, I did go through all the CDs, and unfortunately, I just really didn't see much of anything. They had some Real Big Fish, which was pretty awesome, but I actually already have this album. Don't need that. And of course, where there's one ska CD, I was hoping for maybe some more ska CDs, but there's really nothing here. They had some Dashboard Confessional, some Rise Against, but again, it's stuff I already have. Don't need those. So, all right, again, that's going to do it for the movies. That's going to do it for the CDs. Let's go see what the rest of the store has. Okay, what is going on here? Now, I'm a DVC member, so I should probably know the answer to this, but I don't know the answer to this. I come across this Disney Vacation Club print all the time. I've seen this about 475 million times while out and about. Even Pam at the Video Game Movie Dome has one of these for sale in her store. What? Were these cheap? Were they just giving these out? Were these like $5 a piece to DVC members and everybody bought them up and now nobody wants them? What is the deal with these? I have no idea. And I've seen them in multiple different sizes, so I have no clue. But again, I am a DVC member. This is only $5. I kind of feel like I should buy this, right? I mean, I don't know what I would do with it. I don't even know where I would hang this up. I honestly don't know where I would put this in the house or anything. It even comes with the certificate of authenticity. This is kind of neat. It's in really good condition. I don't know, for $5, should I buy this? I kind of want it. I just don't know where I would put it. I'm gonna regret it if I don't get it, right? All right, I'm gonna buy this, but I want comments down below. Why are these so prevalent? Why do I come across these all the time? Why are there so many of these? And yes, I know, I'm freaking out over the DVC print, the tiny little DVC print here when there's these amazing large print posters up here. These are actually really cool. That Grease one alone kind of has me freaking out. $15 for that. If I had anywhere to hang that up in the library, I would definitely buy that. I'm loving the Grindhouse one as well. That's also really cool for $18. Like I said, though, I don't have anywhere to hang those. I don't have room for this, let alone room for giant posters like that. But those are really cool and they are really tempting. I am so happy these are $10 a piece because honestly, if they were cheaper, I would probably be picking these up and I have no need for these. I would never use them. I have nowhere to put them. In other words, I don't need to buy these, but yeah, if they were like maybe $5 a piece, I would pick them up. We've got DVD towers here. These are really, really cool. And what makes these so cool is these are the ones where you put the DVD inside And then, okay, well now what? How do I get that DVD out of there? You just press the DVD and look at that. How cool and amazing is that? I've always been a huge fan of towers like this. Yeah, these were $5. I'd probably be picking them up. And I have no need for them. Again, I would never use these. I have nowhere to put them. But if they were cheaper, I would have to buy them anyway. I'd figure out a way to use them, right? But no, they're $10, so I can just grab all my stuff and I can just walk away. I don't need them. Still though, they're quite tempting even at $10. Yes, believe it or not, today I actually did go through all the books, though unfortunately I'm not really seeing much in the way of anything worth picking up. They did have this really interesting Frozen 2 book, but looked up to see what this goes for, and the answer is nothing. It's hardcover and everything, which is pretty cool, but like I said, it doesn't really go for anything, so gonna end up passing on that. However, what I am gonna pick up are some Goosebumps books. Now, Goosebumps just don't really sell like they used to. These books a couple of years ago used to just fly off the shelves, or fly out of my store. I don't really have shelves. Fly out of the bins. I keep everything in, and then I put them in a box and shit. These used to fly out of my store. That's what I'm trying to say. These are pretty amazing in my opinion, but like I said, they just don't really sell anymore. So usually I pass on these. However, they are having a book sale, 3 for $1. So all right, at $1 total for 3 books. Whatever. I'll pick them up. I'll just try to sell them for cheap. But my guess is, even at cheap, these still probably won't sell. Maybe it was the movies. I'm trying to think of why these were so popular a couple of years ago. Again, a couple of years ago, I used to sell Goosebumps like crazy, but now, just again, nobody buys them. I blame the movies. It's all that Jack Black's fault. All right, diving on into the toys now, though unfortunately the store doesn't really have a large toy selection, though for a second I kind of started to freak out because I saw this, a Ghostbusters Proton Pack, but as soon as I picked it up I realized this is not an 80s one, this is a newer one from 2020. Had this been an original 80s Proton Pack, I would be losing my mind right now. I'd probably be putting it on, running around, acting like an idiot because I used to have an original 80s Proton Pack. I loved that toy. I had the PKE meter, I had all the Ghostbusters toys back in the day. I was a big fan of the movies. I was a big fan of the TV show. I loved the Ghostbusters. This is really cool. Interesting that they actually remade this. I had no idea they did remake this. It's missing its blaster gun, but what's the thing they shoot with? What's it called? I'm sure it has an official name. Leave a comment down below. Let me know because I don't know. Anyway, this is still really, really awesome. But again, it's from 2020. I mean, they're only asking $1 for it. I don't know. It's newer. I'm gonna pass on it, but still for $1, I mean, it's kind of tempting. Had it been complete, I may have still picked it up. All right, well, I'm thinking that's going to do it for the toy section. I don't see anything else over there even worth showing off to you guys. So I guess now diving on into the electronics section where I am seeing a bunch of Blu-ray players, but look at that, $25 for a non-3D Blu-ray player without remote. Definitely going to have to pass on that. In fact, I don't see any remotes for any of these players whatsoever. 35, look at this thing. It's a beast of a Blu-ray player. $35 for that? Yeah, again, non-3D without a remote, I'm gonna have to pass. Although I am noticing here's an entire bucket full of remotes, so maybe some of these go to some of those. I have no idea. They're charging, what, $2 a piece for the remotes. So they actually sell the remotes separately from the players. Weird. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. We're actually not done with the toys because I'm now realizing that on the other side of the toys we were previously looking at, there actually are some board games and some puzzles, though I don't really see anything over here worth picking up either or even really worth showing off. So I'm thinking, yeah, board games and puzzles are going to be a bust as well. So, all right, once again, moving on. I'm back in the linens now, but unfortunately, I'm not really seeing anything back here worth picking up. I mean, maybe with the exception of this amazing Mickey Mouse sleeping bag. That's actually really, really cool. Though unfortunately, not super vintage, and they are asking $11 on it. So I'm definitely going to have to pass on that. What's this here? Barbie Fairytopia. No, I'm definitely passing on that. Still though, really awesome to see sleeping bags in a store. I haven't seen a sleeping bag in a Liberty Thrift in a long time, probably because they're all here, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Still, cool to see, but nah, I'm gonna pass. All right, guys, with that, I think that is going to do it for this Liberty Ministry Thrift. All in all, though, I'm pretty happy. I'm finding some pretty good pickups. I really wasn't expecting to find very much in here because a lot of times I actually do walk out of this store completely empty-handed, but today, not so much. Definitely some cool finds. And I am actually seeing a Game Boy Advance game, which is something I haven't seen in a store in a long time. Though, unfortunately, it's just The Incredibles, and I already have that. Do not need it. So, yeah, with that, we are done. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and of course, check down below for links to Patreon, Spreadshirt, and the Cinema Sickness store. It came from Cinema Sickness. Also check down below for my second channel, Retro Rest Stop, for fun daily adventures. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm checking out this amazing looking vintage umbrella. Yeah, why am I freaking out over that? I don't know. It's cool. It's vintage. I like it. I'm going to pass though. All right. Again, I'll see you guys next video. Have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.